Hello everybody and welcome to a CarlRyds special on my predictions and hopes for what we'll see on Monday at Apple's 2019 Worldwide Developers Conference, live from California. I'll leave the links to all of the articles I've used in this video in the description below. First, we will start with software and iOS. The main thing I would like to see, and something that has been leaked recently, and that's dark mode. I find that especially at night I prefer to use Twitter and Facebook Messenger's dark modes, and would love to see this as a system-wide setting across iPhones and iPads. According to 9to5Mac, this is coming in iOS 13. We are also expecting to see Find My Friends and Find My iPhone merged into one app for tracking all of your Apple devices and your family and friends as well, and that will be called Find My. As for iPad in iOS 13, we hope for some big changes here, including a more capable Files app. There may even be a new way to multitask, and there's also been rumours of some kind of mouse support, although it's likely to be buried in the accessibility settings. So we'll see what Apple has to offer us for the iPad. For macOS, I would like to see more iOS-style apps coming to the Mac. We already have some of them, with the News, Home and Books apps, among others. I'd like to see iTunes split up into music, TV and podcasts, with them becoming their own apps, just like they are on iOS. 9to5Mac has a screenshot which apparently shows the new music and TV apps in macOS, and Bloomberg's Matt Gurman told Mac Rumours that iTunes will be retired and will not be in the next version of macOS. So it looks like that is where Apple is heading. When it comes to WatchOS, I'd like to see Apple fill in the gaps that it has with its first-party apps. This would include adding something like a sleep tracking app, for example, that integrates with Apple Health. This has been rumoured by Bloomberg. They also mention that there will be new health apps, including a pill reminder app called Dose and a menstrual cycle tracking app called Cycle. Apple Watch is also said to be getting its own app store on the watch itself, making the Apple Watch less reliant on an iPhone. WWDC is mainly a software event, but there may also be some hardware as well. This may include a look at the new modular designed Mac Pro. In 2017, Apple first announced that it was in the process of completely rethinking the Mac Pro, so we may see it at this year's WWDC. If we do, it's unlikely to be available to purchase until later this year. There have been rumours of a tile-like tracking device coming from Apple, which would work with the new Find My app in iOS 13. It'd be really nice to see two different devices, a kind of card-like device for your wallet to track that, or maybe they could introduce that technology into the new Apple credit card that they announced at the last event, and a square device that you could add to your keys, for example. This could also bring about a sort of Apple network, which would allow all Apple devices with the Find My app running to help you find your items if you lose them. As for services, there's one thing I'd like to see here, which is Apple Cash come to more countries. At the moment, it's not available here in the UK. This is a service where you can send money and receive money through iMessage, and you can spend that money on an Apple Cash card in the Wallet app anywhere where contactless payment is accepted. We will find out what Apple has in store for us on Monday. I'll leave a link to where the live stream will be on apple.com in the video description below, and let me know what you would like to see from WWDC in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!